Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade and
Shady
the
in the
City.
City.
I am your girl Treese,
It's Nels.
and today we are jumping into a very all new season of Red. Well, I can't say it's all new because we're back in Miami, but
It's a new cast.
it's a new cast season of Ready to Love. This is season 7, episode 1. Okay, y'all,
And we're still in Miami.
and we're still in Miami. Oh, new viewers and old return Shade Squad. If you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And a subscribe button.
Thank you. And because we've, done this before, and we're just going to get straight to the meat and potatoes of everything. We're going to tell y'all, introduce y'all to everybody that we deemed important, because some people we ain't even for really meet because they was on our TV for maybe all of 1 second. I couldn't even catch their name. And it's no shade to them. I'm just saying maybe they'll appear later on and we'll learn more about them. But we're going to give you the rundown on the new cast, let y'all know who's feeling who, and then who got voted off. And then we'll give you our opinions on who we think should have got voted off. But anyway, so let's get into it and let's get shady with my tropical drink in my palm.
All right.
All right. So we kick this off at, a beautiful Miami mansion as usual. And we meet first Andre. He is 39. He is an entrepreneur. He is a social butterfly. He likes to pop bottles and hang out with models. It sounds, as your girl Corvea would say, it sounds very Miami. Now Corvea, she is 31. Is it Corvea or Corvaya? I think I messed
I think they said Corvea.
We're gonna get it right, girl. Forgive us. This is the first episode. We'll get it right. She is a digital strategist. She's Latina and Black and has lots of personality. You either get with it or you get lost, boo. Keep on trucking. Now, Natasha, I personally like Natasha, y'all. She's 37. She's an attorney. She describes herself as the grand biscuit that you're supposed to peel back the layers. Like, when you pop the can and go, you know what I'm saying, to scare you and stuff when you peel off that. Anyway, but she said most people just bite into it.
You got damn right.
And she said, that's not the way you eat it. I said, go ahead, Natasha. I like that metaphor.
Girl. I think you liked it because she giving sexual innuendos. That's why you like her.
I would probably, if I could have thought it, if that could have came off the dome like that, I would have said it. But we realized that she is very into her career, and because of that, her love life has suffered. And so now she's here.
Did you mention her career?
Yeah, she's an attorney.
Okay.
And yeah, she's ready to find love now.
Okay. So Z, she is 34. She's a digital producer.
And her full name is Zulika, which I thought was very beautiful.
It is very beautiful. And I think she's a very beautiful woman too.
I love a black girl with freckles. Love a black girl.
She likes to baby her man. She says she likes to feed him, watch him eat. You like her name, but you ain't like that? What's going on, Trees? What's up? I'm feeling a lot of steam coming from over there.
It's giving unhealthy.
Oh, she did say she's a little.
She liked to baby her men. That was her. She wants to stroke their heads while they're eating her food. And it was giving it. That's why I said it was giving a little unhealthy. But okay. But she seemed cool. She's a very beautiful girl. But when she said that, I was like, now I see why they think she might be a little. But okay.
Then we have Blue, also known as, well, his real name is Daniel.
What happened to Dre?
Boo, he's relaxed.
Oh, well, I'm saying he was okay. I'm sorry.
Relax. Are we going? Are we going on for yours? So he is 40. He's a lounge owner. He owns a liquor store and a hookah lounge. He's spontaneous. He likes to take trips and just wake up, catch a flight, and let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Blue. Now for Dre.
Blue. I'm sorry.
Now we have Dre, who Patrice has been waiting on. You know, little slim thing. He's
Little
39.
Slim
Right. He's 39. He's a radio producer / DJ. He also does some music. And apparently he would love a woman to pass gas near him, and that's what he feel real love is. You know, to each their own.
He never smelled my ass.
You said that will clear a room. So stupid. So I have Lyndon. He's 33, a bar manager. The nice guy who everyone thinks is a player.
He's from Jamaica.
So he says, look, that's why. So he says he's from Kingston. And apparently he fancies Morgan. He is feeling some Miss Morgan. Okay. Now Morgan, she's 38. She's an interior designer.
She's probably, to me, the most attractive on this cast as far as the women go.
Okay. She's an interior designer. She's feeling him too, but she's intimidated by his lifestyle. You know, she's not a partier, and you know that's what he be doing. He in the club.
She don't want him around a whole bunch of hoes all night.
Basically, you know, she says she's ready to settle down, and you know he feels that she has an astronomical ass. Apparently her ass is out of this world. We also have Marcia, who's 34. She's a fashion designer from Miami, born and raised in the county of Dade.
Right.
And she says she would totally date herself. And she feels like that's why she's single. Okay. But she's feeling blue because blue makes her feel safe. Is that why you like him, Tree? He's giving safe man energy.
It's giving safe. And like she said, when a woman feels safe, the floodgates will open. Hit Moses on your ass.
That was a sexual innuendo also, but I'm gonna leave that one alone. You know, especially since you mentioned Moses, I'm gonna leave it alone. Now everyone else, I feel like they didn't really give too much information about. We have Demario, who's 37. He's an accountant. Anthony, he's 39. He's a nurse practitioner. Sue Ann is 39 as well. She's a lawyer.
Who the hell is Sue Ann?
See,
you got somebody I didn't. Who the hell is Sue Ann? Who did she talk to? I remember that.
No, I know somewhere in my notes she did talk to somebody. She did talk to somebody.
You gotta point her out. I don't even know who the hell. I ain't got a picture. I can bet money I ain't got a picture of her because I don't even know.
Then there's Tony, who is 42, a tax director. Jeffrey, who
is giving New York to me, like giving a little up north energy to me, maybe Philly, between Philly, Jersey, New York. I don't know. That's the vibe that he gives. I don't know.
These are the people that didn't really stick out in my brain. So I'm gonna have to.
The purple shirt.
Oh no. No.
No. He was giving me. I like his. And you know what got me? He wants a woman he can pray with. You know that just. He just prayed my drawers off. Here you go.
You know heathens pray too, right?
So they say.
Oh, then Jeffrey. She's 32. Did I get that right? Is she 32?
Yeah, she's very pretty as well.
Yes, she is. She's an executive assistant. And then there's Blake, who is 44, who is an executive security officer, which I think is the most physically attractive, but he definitely gives boy energy. So
it has to be one every season.
It's usually the like
older ones.
I was gonna say the more physically attractive ones.
And they're older. They're usually over 40.
Although last season, it was Mike. Mike was the physically attractive one. He was.
You were terrible. Mercedes is 31. She is a flight attendant. She clearly has the same problem that Brandy had from last season, and doesn't have a stable relationship because she's not necessarily in one place.
You would think they would have learned from last season, but you know what? I guess it still worked out for her last season. So you know what, they're like,
right. So apparently her and Anthony are vibing with each other, and Anthony has a daughter, and you know, he said that he's looking for stability for his daughter. So, and then like I said, Morgan and Tony were talking. Did we say Tony was a tax director? So that means he is very busy this time of year getting that. But he lets her know she is on his radar. He has two boys, 16 and 9. And they seem to have a connection based on their spirituality and her desire for children. While Demario and Corvaya we're gonna get it right. Are, you know, talking about the type of heels that she likes. And she says she likes quality shoes, so they tend to be on the expensive side. And he says that he's used to this type. He likes baddies, you know, plus he like her ass. So he's interested in getting to know her more. So while all this is going on,
like, where is she?
You're funny. So yes, while all this is going on, Nephew Tommy kind of breaks it up for a second, and he introduces Simone and Rashid from, what was it, Love and I was about to say Love and Marriage. Lord, please forgive me. Ready to Love, Last Resort. Now apparently she got voted off, so maybe that's why they hooked up after the show. But they reconnected.
They did make a connection while she was on the show, but yeah, she got voted
off. But then they connected after the show. I actually follow them. They have their own cute little YouTube. So shout out to Simone and Rashid, and she actually follows us. So shout out to Simone. Thank you. But yeah, so I was happy to see them together and there to, you know, give everybody a little bit of advice on how to move about this process with intention, not just out here pissing in the dating pool, as Nephew Tommy said. Now, we talked about Jeffrey. Her and Blake are feeling each other. Dre is feeling Marcia, and thinks they can make pretty babies. And the feeling is not mutual for her, and she's not getting any romantic vibes. Jeffrey is also connecting with Andre. She has 3 kids and is looking for a father figure for her children. Blake talks to Natasha and says he has 3 kids and he's done. He ain't having no more kids. He's not feeling her, and she's not feeling him.
I thought it was funny. She said he has a stench of arrogance.
And he did. And yeah, y'all, before we get to the elimination process, Rashid and Simone get ready to head out. And as they're leaving, he surprises Simone with a proposal.
Yes.
So congratulations to the two, even though I already congratulated y'all because I already knew that it happened. But congratulations again, y'all.
After that, you know, after the good news, of course, Tommy got to damper the evening just a little bit and lets them know, look, 2 people got to go home. Okay. 1 man, 1 woman. So get to mingling. No tingling.
Mix and mingle.
Okay. Right. And we're going to have to make a decision. I know Demario sat down with Z. You know, he gave a little bit of background. He definitely
wants the baby Demario. That's what my note said.
Especially, I think also because, you know, he gave the little sad story a little bit, you know, his sister passed from breast cancer. Him and his
I thought it was very,
are taking care of the nephew in Dallas. Yeah, she's just like, oh, she just looked like she just wanted to pat his head. Just, oh.
She needs a cat or a dog or something.
You what?
She needs to release that energy somewhere.
I think it did kind of turn him off a little bit that you know, she mentioned that she likes the alpha male, but she can be an alpha female sometimes. And he basically says that he really is just trying to figure out really specifically what she wants from a man, and he ain't getting that from her. So
she gives mom vibes.
Well, Corvea sat down with Blue and Blake, and you know, she already seems turned off by the fact that Blake don't want no more kids. Okay, they even asked him, basically, I think it was Mercedes, yes, and Corvea's both there, and asked him, you know, like, how much don't you want kids? And he says 87%. She's like, yeah, that's a lie, sir. There's no way 13% of you is okay with having kids contingent on the woman.
And this is what I told Nels. This is my opinion. I don't agree with him. I do not personally, from what they've shown us, I don't necessarily care for him. However, I'm gonna play my devil's advocate as I always do. I don't think
I'm gonna get you some horns.
You stupid. You should. But I don't think that his position is necessarily wrong. I think that it is wrong for this particular set of people.
I don't think they think it's wrong either. They think it's wrong that he's lying.
Well, that too, but no, like when I'm talking about, like I've, talked to other people outside that have watched the episode and they're like, why would you even come on the show? And you're with this, group of young 30-year-old women who clearly want to, what I mean?
I don't think you know who's going to be on the show or.
Right, I know, but that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think that necessarily is his fault or their fault. I think that was production putting him. He should have been, I feel like, on last season because there were older adults. Even in DC, they had a season where there were older adults, and I'm noticing that we keep having this age issue.
I think a lot of them wanted children too, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean the women.
Oh, the older adults. Some of them were just like, cool. If it happens, it happens. Like, prime example, I don't think Samson wanted kids, but I don't think he was gonna die if he didn't. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh no, I meant the women.
Oh,
I think the only one that was I think April was the only one that may have been like, like if it happens, it happens.
Right.
If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think it's a thing. It's a thing.
That's women, true. I don't know. Tell us what you think, Shade Squad. Was he out of pocket for coming in there and basically shutting the door before he even cracked it?
All I know is at some point, I don't know how, there was a shift in the conversation, but somehow they got to talking about raising a child in a one-parent household and how the child will be broken. And Corvea's like, so are you basically saying that the child will be broken, raised on one child? He's like, yes, that's what I'm saying. And I don't know what happened, but there was plenty of attitude. And she basically said that she's not interested in a guy who is condescending and belittles her, and she got up and left.
And speaking of that, I'm sorry, I think we skipped over it, or I might have skipped over it, but Corvea also had another incident with Lyndon. Apparently she was speaking to him, and I guess she was talking about how independent she is, and she couldn't be with a man who doesn't know how to take care of himself. And he did look kind of like visibly uncomfortable. And then she was like, do you live by yourself? And he's like, well, actually what happened was my landlord just, kicked me out a month before my apartment.
Yeah.
Now, where he is, this is the debate, because I thought he said he went back to his mama house. But maybe
she made it sound as like he's staying like on a friend's, like a roommate, or like he has a roommate or something.
And maybe that may be the situation. What are your thoughts on her position?
No. We're going to dig a little bit deeper, because what got me was he was like, oh, well, it's kind of hard to find a place when you're working all the time. She was like, yeah, I've been independent my entire life. I've always had my own place. So get it together.
Well, basically, she said, how am I supposed to expect you to take care of me and take care of a family and do what we need to do together if you can't take care of yourself? And I said, I knew I liked her. She's a little firecracker like myself.
I thought it was cute that she asked, was it Blue? She asked somebody how they felt about therapy, or if they've ever gone.
Oh, that was not Tony, that was Anthony. She was really, really liking Anthony because she said therapy is a must for her. And she said a man that does not go to therapy,
who doesn't believe in therapy,
is a deal breaker for her.
Yeah, absolutely not. So, but yes, so then Tommy, he came back in and sat down with the guys.
Actually, I'm sorry, that was DeMario she was talking to.
DeMario, okay. DeMario. Tommy, he came back in and sat down with the guys, and the guys seemed to be in love with some Mercedes, okay? And Morgan and Jeffrey, okay? Z is really not a fan favorite. She gives homegirl vibes, apparently.
They said she's a little all over the place.
Yeah. Corvea, they feel is too spicy. And Natasha gives stranger danger.
Very vague conversation.
Yeah. So the next, Tommy wants to go sit with the ladies, and the ladies are really liking Tony because he's a gentleman and he's spiritual. Jeffrey likes Blue, Demario, and Andre. And she's like, look, that's it. I promise. That's it. There's no more. Okay. Because Simon's like, there's only 8 of them. Like,
right.
You can't choose all the guys. Now it also,
she said I can't.
Right. Some of the ladies like her picks as well. Now they're really not feeling Lyndon because they think he's broke. Dre.
Oh, why didn't I catch Lyndon? I got Blake and Little Dre, but
no, Lyndon. Yeah, because Corvea brought that one up.
Oh.
Yeah. She was like, how do you feel about Lyndon not having his own place? Like basically like making him look like a couch surfer. So
oh damn. Yeah. I mean, he have to throw him out like that.
Like she threw him right under the bus. Okay. Damn. And Dre, because his conversation and his height, poor baby. And Blake because of his stench of arrogance. Really not feeling it. Then nephew Tommy came back to call the people to the chopping block. Okay. First up is Dre and Blake, but they decided to keep Blake around, and Corvea looked super disappointed. She's just sitting there nodding her head like, what? You bitches don't listen. Okay. And for the ladies, it was between Z and Natasha. And for Natasha, her biscuits are burning. She's got to go home.
Oh, damn. Not the biscuits are burning. I said she got eliminated due to her lack of conversation. Not the biscuits are burning. Now, that's a metaphor for your ass. All right, guys. Thank you so much
for
tuning into our review of what are we doing? Ready to
Love.
Season 7, episode 1. Please, if you have not already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And yeah, guys, hopefully you like kind of like our new format. We're just like, look, let's go. We ain't got time to add all the fluff and we be here forever. And we just want to get quick and to the point and tell y'all what's going on and give y'all our opinion. And yeah, catch us next week. Let us know what you think. Drop down in the comments. And we will catch you for episode 2 very shortly. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Good night.